Hello guys, kamusta po? Nanonood kayo ng The News Listener. Ako po si Angelo at pag-usapan natin tong mensahe ng ating butihin Vice President of the Philippines na si Sara Duterte sa araw ng Kagitingan. Ika 84th araw ng Kagitingan po ngayong April 9, 2026. And by the way, this video may kita nyo po ito bukas ng April 10. Okay? At dito pakinggan natin yung kanyang mensahe, okay? Para sa mga para sa magigiting natin, matatapang nating mga veterans, okay? At uh, uh, ito ay mensahe din para sa mga Pilipino, okay? So, let's watch and listen.
Madayaw, ugmayong adlaw kaninyong tanan. Magandang araw sa inyong lahat. Commemoration of Davao. As we commemorate Araw ng Kagitingan, we honor the courage, sacrifice, and unwavering patriotism of the Filipino soldier. We remember those who stood their ground in the face of overwhelming, chose duty over comfort, and who offered their lives so that future generations could inherit a nation worth living and fighting for. Sadly, the state of our nation today reveals how we failed the Filipino soldier. The Constitution envisions a nation that is independent, self-reliant, and guided by a clear and principled foreign policy. Yet, in the absence of a coherent and truly independent foreign policy framework, soldiers often gain conflicts by national interest. This erosion of strategic direction weakens not only defense, but also the morale of the Filipino people. At the same time, we are witnessing the creeping return of insurgency in various parts of the country. This resurgence reflects deeper systemic failures, poverty, injustice, and unfulfilled promises. Soldiers are once again placed at the front lines of a conflict that cannot be solved by military force and bearing the burden of a struggle that demands political will and social reform. Equally concerning for us Mindanaons is the process. Justice, trust, and sustained commitments are absent. When agreements are not fully implemented, when communities feel abandoned, and the fragile foundations of peace break apart, it shall be our soldiers and the moral youth who will pay the price. We must demand accountability from our leaders. We must insist on policies that uphold our sovereignty, protect our Constitution, and genuinely serve the Filipino people. We must ensure that our soldiers are not just celebrated in ceremonies, but supported in with clear direction and a government that stands firmly behind them. Let us honor soldiers and law enforcement who died in our stars. It was recent, but with the courage to correct what is wrong, to speak the painful truth. Nation, mga kababayan, mahalin natin ang Pilipinas.
Ano yung signature?
Para sa bawat pamilyang Pilipino. Shukran.
Yeah, yan yung ano yan, yung signature, shukran. Okay. Para sa akin, I don't have a lot of time kasi meron pa akong trabaho. Pero meron kong naalalang sinabi niya, we must demand accountability from our leaders. Pinag-uusapan niya ba yung sarili niya o ibang tao? Kasi we're asking for accountability from a leader like her. And she hasn't answered all the allegations pertaining confidential and intelligence funds. At kaya nga, dapat malaman ng taong bayan kung paano o saan ginamit ni Sara Duterte yung pera ng bayan. At diba? Kahipokritohan, no? Yan ang Vice President ng ating bansa. Sa araw ng kagitingan, hindi niya nga maipagtanggol yung mga Pilipinong nasa dagat ng West Philippine Sea. Ito, pakita ko sa inyo. Para maalala nyo.
Si President Sara Duterte na hindi na siya magkokomento kaugnay sa issue ng pinagtatalunang teritoryo sa West Philippine Sea. Sa panayam kanina kay VP Sara, iginiit nito na sapat na anya ang naging komento kamakailan ng kanyang kapatid na si Davao City 1st District Congressman Paulo Duterte. Kaya't hindi na siya magbibigay pa ng pahayag ukol dito. Batay sa naging pahayag ni Congressman Pulong Duterte,
di ba? Wala silang komento yung pamilyang Duterte na ang ating mga Pilipinong mangingisda at mga sundalo doon sa West Philippines hinaharas. Ginagago ng mga Chinese vessels. At ang sabi lang nila, no comment. Bahala na kayo, bahala na yung presidente ng Pilipinas. Sila mismo, Pilipinong-Pilipino. At sila leader natin kung mangyayari na ganun pa rin yung trato ng mga Chinese sa mga Pilipino at Coast Guards natin, mga Navy natin doon sa West Philippine Sea. Ano kaya ang sasabihin nila? Yan ang tanongin nyo. At sa mga kulto, panatiko ng mga Duterte, tanongin nyo. Okay? Sabihin nyo, pinagtanggol nyo po ba yung mga mangisda at mga Coast Guard sa ating West Philippine Sea? Diba? Okay. So yan na po guys. Kung meron po kayong komento, suggestion sa ating video, comment po sa ating comment section. Kung nagustuhan niyo po ang ating video, paki-hit po ng like and subscribe button. Salamat po. And see you sa susunod na video.